Did you really like them?
I thought they gave the vibes.
It doesn't really give s'more vibes at all.
That's crazy because it's literally just chocolate, graham crackers, and marshmallows.
Yeah, I didn't even taste the graham cracker.
Really?
Dead ass.
That's a hot take.
Yeah. Well, hello, everybody.
Hey.
Salutations. What me and Kat are discussing is this Trader Joe s'mores clusters.
Well, I went to Trader Joe's because they have all the summer stuff. They released all kinds of summer seasonal items, and that was one of them.
Yeah, to snack on. And this one doesn't really taste like it.
I thought it brought the vibes.
Yeah.
I also got one that was cookies and cream pretzel thins.
Love cookies and cream.
Those are so gas. Well, I actually bought them. I bought the s'mores one for me and the cookies and cream one for you.
So you're not touching it?
No. Let me finish my story.
So you're not touching it?
No. Let me finish the
Correct.
story.
Thank you.
So I bought them, and then when I was putting all the groceries away, I opened mine and I tried them, and I was like, these are like mid, right?
See? I told you.
So then I opened yours, and I was like, all of a sudden we're sharing.
No.
And then they were gas, and I was like, yeah, we're sharing for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, because every time I go to the store, I get Martin a snack. I don't know why. So
at Trader Joe's, and she got me these little fruit snacks.
I think these are seasonal too. These are sweet and delicious fruit gummy candy, but they're seasonal because the flavors are pineapple, mango, grapefruit, watermelon, and blueberry. And Martin ate the whole pack in one sitting. I, in fact, did not get one of these.
And I will say, I didn't taste no blueberry. I was looking for it because, like, I like anything that's like candy wise, like blue raspberry or.
Did you know blue raspberry isn't a real flavor?
Yeah.
I didn't know that until very recently.
Yeah.
It really threw me for a loop.
Yeah, but I've always like Jolly Rancher, blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers. Oof, love them.
Well, I love everything blue raspberry because I don't like the taste of cherry. Cherry anything. So like when we would get slushies, it was a blue raspberry. When I got a raspado, it was blue raspberry. When I got it was never cherry.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so to find out it wasn't a real flavor is real earth-shattering for me.
That's crazy.
You're like, that's unfortunate for you.
That's tough. That's tough.
Truly it is.
Next segment. Thank you.
Anyways, we're going to roll the intro now. Thank you.
We them broke boys from the hood. We on them missions understood. Won't catch us lacking, we that good. We always winning like we should. We flying high, we butterfly up to the sky. No way you catching us goodbye. Pray to God we make it out alive. I'll never leave my dogs behind. We stick together like we signed. We shooting stars, one of a kind. We undefeated, just resign. Money more lower than a bitch nowadays.
Welcome back to another episode of The Broke Boys. I'm Martin.
I'm Kat.
And we have a great episode today. So, one thing that we've been discussing and going back and forth, I came home from work from a long day, and Kat yesterday she had ordered this Simply Modern cup that she really, really loves. And it's just the design. So I was just like, well, I mean, you already have one, but okay, go off. It's your money at the end of the day. And tell me why I get home today. And she's on a whole other journey of this other cup, and now she has me fully invested, and now I want this cup.
And I scared the bad because Martin said he'll buy us both one.
There you go. Manipulation. Thank you.
What? Okay, no, hear me out. So I have so when, this is going to make no sense for the guys, so I'm so sorry, but all the girls are going to appreciate this, okay? So last summer, I bought the Stanley cup because I fell victim to the Stanley. Like everyone had a Stanley.
For my fellow guys out there, it's an
insulated tumbler. So it's an insulated cup that has a straw.
Guys are dumb.
And a handle.
You need to explain it further. It's just a water bottle that holds the ice longer.
But it's not. It has a straw. That's what makes it a tumbler. Bottle has a cap.
Doesn't matter for the guys. Just clarifying that for them.
Okay. So I got a Stanley cup. Everyone knows what a Stanley cup is. Everyone's seen a Stanley cup.
Yes.
I got one and I was like, oh my God, it's the best thing on earth, right? Mm-hmm. Because previous, I didn't have like an insulated cup. So I was like, oh my God.
Hey, did you have the Awala?
But that's a water bottle. That's not a cup.
I'm not going to have this debate with you, bro.
Okay, well then don't have it, bro. So I had the Awala water bottle. I love her. I love Awala water bottles. I think they're better than Hydro Flask. I think they're better than...
100%.
What's the other one? The Costco brand that we get?
Oh, the thermos?
Yeah, those are second runner up for me. I think those are better than even Hydro Flask. Anyways, so I had an Owala water bottle. I wanted a cup. I got the Stanley cup, and I bought me and Martin not matching ones, but I bought him a black one and I got a pink one. Mm-hmm. I was like in love with it, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever had. It keeps my ice so cold, blah blah blah. And then I don't know why, but I think I saw the Simply Modern one, and I was like, oh, I like that one because it had a softer straw. It wasn't metal. So then, or no, why did I like that one?
No,
it was just because it was
It was during Christmas time because I was asking you what did you want. It was a debate between what was the other one, because there was two.
The Hydro jug, the one from Hydro Flask. They came out with the cup.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then I told Kat it was during Christmas time.
Yeah, so you got it for me for Christmas.
And I was just like, I don't think Hydro Flask is a really good brand anymore. Like I used to think like they were like good, but they just
Yetis
don't
are
last.
like, yeah, and Yetis
are expensive, but they do last. I mean, you see my Yeti water bottle.
Well, I got you a Yeti one for Christmas.
Yeah. And that bitch lasts me for a fucking minute, and I take that one to work sometimes. Yeah. And it keeps my ice cold 2 days. Yeah, literally.
That's my thing is I have to drink cold water. It's the American in me. I have to have ice cold water.
The American in me is crazy, and that's confirming.
Why?
That's confirming you are, in fact, American.
You also only drink cold water. Knock it off. But it's true. I have to have cold water. So all that to say, I got the Stanley Cup. I was like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever.
Patriot. Ooh.
And then shut up. I got the Stanley Cup. I was like, this is the best thing on earth. Martin got me the Simply Modern one.
Yeah.
And oh my god, is that one significantly better than the Stanley Cup, in my opinion.
And what's crazy about that brand is that it's significantly cheaper than the Hydro Flask, than the Yeti.
Yeah,
and
I think
it
it's like
holds
40
more.
ounces. Yeah.
It holds more, and it holds more liquid, and it also keeps the ice from
colder
melting.
for longer.
Colder for longer. There you go.
Yeah, so the Simply Modern one, I love her. I got her in December. I use her literally every single day. It comes with 2 straws. So I wash the straw every night and I switch the straw. I have a cap for it. Like I take my Simply Modern everywhere with me.
Yeah.
Like I love that cup.
Yeah.
Bringing us to yesterday. Yesterday, because the one I have is in the color sage. This doesn't matter to literally anyone, but I'm going to say it anyways.
Okay.
The one I have is in the color sage. So it's like a light green blue color. Mm-hmm. And I love that color, but I'm a pink girl. I like pink. My favorite color is pink, like a baby pink, like a pale pink, not like hot pink or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I fell victim to a Facebook ad where there was like a pink and a hot pink checkered Simply Modern cup. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. So I sent a screenshot to Martin because I make financially rash decisions. And I was like, tell me no. Like, tell me not to buy this cup right now. And he was like, get it. Like, you like the color. Those are your favorite colors. Like, just get the cup.
At the end of the day, it's your money. I mean, you wanna pay something for, like, to spoil yourself. There's nothing wrong with spoiling yourself.
Yeah, the problem is I spoil myself all the time. That's the problem. If I'm not spoiling you, I'm spoiling myself. That's the issue here. So then I was like, I really like this color, right? So then even my dad, when I saw it on Facebook, my dad's like, get off that ad. You don't need another cup. I was like, I only have one cup I use, my Simply Modern.
But see, you only have that one, right?
Yeah.
And then we have a cabinet full of old
bottles.
Ones. So
yeah.
we just need to toss all of them and start fresh.
Yeah, but I have an attachment issue.
Yeah, and I'm tossing all of them after this.
No, we're not. Anyways, so my dad was looking at my phone and he was like, literally, you don't need another cup. I was like, you don't get it. You don't get the vibe, man. Like these are pink. This is pink. Like my favorite color is pink. And it's checkered and it's limited edition.
This is a perfect example for girl math.
Okay. Yeah. So so I bought it. I talked to Martin. He was like, really, I'm not hard to persuade.
Spoiler
I need
alert.
one person. I need one person to tell me to get it. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. So I called Martin, or I sent the picture to Martin, and I was like, tell me not to. And he was like, you should get it. Like, it's cute and it's your favorite color. Like, I think you should get it. And I was like, dang, like usually he tells me no, right? Like usually he's like, think about it. Like that's a lot of money. But this time he was like, you should get it. And I was like, wow, okay. So I buy it without a second thought in my head. I buy it, right? And I think because I was searching water bottles or because I went to it, I get more ads for other water bottles. So today I was watching YouTube, and this YouTuber that I love to watch, Remy Cruz, she was like, oh my God, I just got this new water bottle and I'm obsessed with it, right? And I was like, she's for sure going to say the Simply Modern because I've seen her with the Simply Modern cup before.
Yeah.
She says it's a Brewmate cup. And I was like...
What's a Brewmate?
The brand.
That's a brand?
Brewmate.
Brewmate.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're known for like the insulated like beer can holders.
Okay.
Like that's kind of where they started. Now they have like ice chests. It's like another brand of Yeti.
Okay.
So she was like, I got this Brewmate one. And the reason I like, my ears perked up a little bit is because she said it's leak proof. The Stanley Cup is leak proof around the Simply Modern, I'm sorry, is leak proof around the lid.
Yeah.
But if you spill it, it'll come out the straw still.
Yeah.
And we have nieces. Well, we talk about them often, but we have 2 nieces that are at our house pretty often.
Yeah.
And my Stanley Cup, my Simply Modern cup gets thrown around, man.
Yeah.
Like it gets knocked over, it gets thrown around, like whatever. So I was like, oh my God, I need one that's like leak proof. So she said that there's this knob on the Brewmate that makes it completely leak proof, and it fits in a cup holder, and it has a metal straw, and you can take it apart to wash it easily. And I was like, wow, just like that, I'm sold.
Yeah.
So then Martin
You're
came home
selling it
today.
to everybody that's listening to it today.
No, it's a lot of money. It's expensive.
This episode, guys, is sponsored by Brewmates.
I would die.
Imagine.
I would die. But it's expensive, right?
Yeah.
And I just bought the Simply Modern cup. So then Martin comes home, and I'm on summer break. So Martin comes home, and I'm like, dude, I know.
You should have used the. It's too late. Too late.
Hold on, let me do it again. Wait, where's it at? Oh, I'm on summer break. Oh.
What a sound effect did you do? Wrong one. There you go. Okay.
Anyways, okay, I'm on summer break. And I've literally been. Anyways, I was like, okay, look at there's this cup, right? And he takes a shower, and I remember I heard the podcast right now when I was making dinner. So I rewinded to the part of the podcast. She was showing off her Brewmate cup, and I was like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Like I need one, right? So then I go to the website, and I'm like, what colors do they have? Like in my head, I'm already prepping that I'm going to return the Simply Modern one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, but I really liked it because of the colors. So then I was like, man, I'm going to have to return the Simply Modern one, and it's already on its way. It's going to be this big thing.
Yeah.
So Martin comes out of the shower, and I'm like, I need you to sit down and like experience this with me.
And she full on, like, no joke, no bullshit. I'm sitting on this couch, and she's giving a whole presentation, bullet points and all.
No, he
and
sits
she's
down and
streaming this to the fucking TV.
I'm like, wow, you're so lucky to see this right now. Like, you're so lucky to like be in my presentation right now. So I screen my phone to the TV, and I'm like, this is the cup.
Yeah.
This is the one that I think I'm going to get. And he's like looking at it. I pull up TikToks. I have the resources. I have the TikTok. I have the Instagram page open. I'm like looking at the colors. I'm like, look at these reviews. Like all these reviews say this, this, and this. And like, I'm really trying to sell it, right? And I don't know if I'm trying to sell him or I'm trying to sell myself. Like, I don't know what I was trying to do there. However, we fall deep in the hole where Martin's like, fuck it. Get me one too. I was like, sir, I already have a cup on the way. And I'm going to have to buy this one. Like, I'm a little tight. I'm on summer break, man. Like, I'm a little tight on funds. He was like, then I'll buy both of them. I was like, you're going to buy both of them for me? And he was like, well, I'll get one for myself and then you can get one. And I was like, okay, that just opened a whole nother can of worms. So then we go down the color route. Because the part that Brewmate sucks is they don't have a lot of colors. So I was like, what colors are we going to get? And Martin usually gets black. But I think he's trying to come out of that and get like color. Right?
I don't know. I really don't care.
Well,
colors really don't matter for me.
Yeah, so he was trying to find one that he liked, and
you can give me like the most like fucking knockoff colors. I don't care. I'll fucking still rock with it.
That's true. He's getting into his color era, which we love. But he was like, "Oh, I think I want this color, and I think I want that color," and I was like, "I want this color," and the 2 colors that we wanted sold out. So that was disrespectful.
There was one cup that looked just like the Broke Boys logo.
Yeah,
I was like, I need that cup.
And it was sold out. And the color that I wanted was like a pink color, and it was in fact sold out.
Yeah.
So now I think we're gonna get a white one and a nude colored one. And
was it a mocha one?
Yeah, so Martin's probably gonna get mocha, and I'm probably gonna get Dune. And if this podcast entices you to look up the Brewmate colors, it's like a brown and a white.
Yes. Again, this episode is sponsored by.
I would love.
Imagine they just fucking. Oof.
I would love. But yeah, so that's the journey that we were just on. Thanks for joining us. We will, in fact, be ordering some, so I can give you a review next time. Yeah. We can give reviews when they come.
When they come, I'd love to.
Martin said if he's going to buy mine, so I might just keep the Simply Modern one.
No, she definitely is going to keep that Simply Modern one. She sucked me in so hard that it worked out. Like now I'm just like, okay. Well, now I am also invested into this cup.
And then on the second, on the other end, when I bought my Stanley cup, I also bought him a black Stanley cup. And he took it to his mom once, and his mom was like, oh, my God, I love your cup. She told me she loved my cup. And I was like, yeah, like it is a good cup. And then Martin left his cup one time. We never saw it again. So, yeah. So my mother-in-law has the black one. I have the pink one. And then for Christmas, we got her the bigger one because she does use it often. Yeah. So for Christmas, we got her the bigger one. We gave my sister-in-law one because she wanted one, and they all have Stanleys. And then I think my other sister-in-law has a white one.
Yeah.
So they all have Stanleys.
Yeah.
But yeah, all that to say, I'm a Simply Modern girl. Hopefully I love this Brewmate one.
Yeah, now that the temperature is rising, that's the most important thing. Is to like look for.
They just stay hydrated.
Yeah, just because like I've been, well, you know me. I've always had like the gallon fucking jugs.
Yeah.
And I've had really good ones that last the ice in there nice
like
and cold.
all day.
Yeah, I had one that was in the fields. I have another one that has a straw in it.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I don't really take those is just because like
they're heavy.
at work they gave us one, and I feel like that one's like whatever, just because like it's.
I feel like that's
plastic.
the standard like igloo one,
Yeah,
right? Like
it
I
is.
feel like it's the standard like
And it's not even igloo. It's like a
the off-brand.
like the off-brand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I filled it up with ice and water,
Yeah.
and it melted midday.
Well, that's the thing with plastic is like it's not a good insulator.
Yeah. So I was like, that kind of sucks. But then, like, I had the one that has the straw, right? That one, that big gallon one,
Yeah.
and that's insulated. The only thing is it has such a small, like, what's it called?
Like opening?
Lid. It has a small lid.
Uh-huh.
So when I dump the ice into it, I have to, like,
it like falls all over the place. You
Yeah.
have to like shimmy it in there.
yeah. So it's just like, that one sucks. But I have a bigger one that I haven't took it
That
out.
you need to start using because
And
you
then-
have it.
Yeah. And I think starting tomorrow, I'm going to fucking take it.
Yeah, because it's been pretty hot here, like in the valley. It's been pretty hot,
Yeah.
and we're
well,
not
all-
even in June yet.
And it ramped up for all you guys that don't know. I work now for a beer distributing company, and it's private, so I really can't say the name or disclose really a lot about the job, other than that it's just been ramping up. It's been busy. Last week was really heavy. This week is extremely heavy for everybody. We're all kind of facing the summer, how can I say it? Startup? Is that like a good
pretty
way?
much. Well, it's Memorial Day weekend too, so liquor stores are stacking up.
Liquor stores, groceries. I mean,
Yeah, everywhere you can buy alcohol is like
franchise,
stacking up.
Walmart, you name it. All these franchise stores, all the chain accounts, like they're all ramping up for. I mean, it's the beginning of the
For summer, yeah.
Yeah, and graduation, like people graduating.
That's
is
the
right
other thing.
around the
Graduation
corner.
parties, like
Yep.
all that happened this week,
Yeah,
and it's
so-
going to continue happening through like the mid of June.
Exactly, and like I felt bad for my brother-in-law because he has a Porterville route, and he's out there like his at least 2-hour drive.
Yeah,
Mine's an hour because mine I'm doing Lemoore and Hanford, and that one takes at least an hour.
Yeah.
But then for him, it takes him 2 hours, and then doing all those stores out there in Porterville,
and then having to drive back 2 hours.
yeah, after you finish your full day, that's like it's
Yeah.
tough, and that's that route. Those routes out there in Porterville and even up in Turlock, like those are heavy routes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I can't even imagine. And like even today, for example, I was getting off in a pretty average time.
And it's later than you've been.
Yeah, and it's I would say it's average. Like I haven't gone off early or anything like that lately, like I used to.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, now I'm getting out later. Now I'm working.
Which
longer
people have
hours.
warned you before for the
Yeah.
summer season, especially.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like I don't mind it. Like I'm used to it. I'm used to working
Yeah.
long hours and working in the heat all day.
Yeah.
So I'm not really tripping about it. But now that since it's like, oh shit, like I was saying, like today, I got back to the warehouse and I got back into a decent time. Lately, I've been coming home by like 5 or 6 on average.
Yeah.
So I was talking to the dudes that were doing the check-ins with us, and I asked how many drivers are left, and he was just like, dude, he was like, it's about almost gonna be 5. We still got like 28 drivers out,
That's crazy.
and that's a lot. That's extremely a lot
Yeah.
of drivers. But again, like everyone's going heavy. Everyone's busy.
trying to get ready for graduation weeks, for
Yeah.
Memorial Day, for summer.
Yeah, and talking to some of the managers and some of the bosses, they kind of said like it's gonna be like this for the next like 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and people are already dropping like flies. That's for sure. And it's a given. It's like
Yeah.
everything. Work gets hard. Stuff gets
It gets
like,
hot. Like,
yeah, and a lot of people just can't handle it, and that's okay. I mean, everybody has its own
dude,
limits.
I walk from my car to the grocery store and I'm pissed off because it's hot. I'm not one for the heat, man. So I can't.
So yes, I feel bad for the people that really can't handle it, but at the same time, like you got to push through it if you want to make the bread. So as of right now, though, I mean, I get home exhausted as fuck. I get tired. I haven't gone back to the gym because I get home just super exhausted.
That's why we've missed a few podcasts.
Yeah. And I have missed a couple deadlines and a couple dates just because like I've been really, really fucking just grinding and figuring everything out. And I'm trying to get everything situated and trying to get everything set up and set in stone.
Yeah, I think we're trying to find like a rhythm with, like it is summer break, and we do have a lot of like close family members that are graduating high school and they're having graduation parties, or they're promoting from 8th grade, or they're like a bunch of birthdays and anniversaries and like all of that. Like June and July is heavy for us.
Yeah, and even if like the other things too that kind of held us back was my little brother's prom, and like that's important. And
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's all things that are like important that we can't miss. And my grandpa's birthday was this weekend. Like there are a lot of things going on with the people around us that we want to celebrate them, and we want to help them out. So it's just hard to find like on Saturday and Sunday. That's when we would record. But now we're at like graduation parties. We're taking pictures for prom. We're like doing all these things, which isn't a bad thing. Like we're blessed to like celebrate the people we love.
Yeah.
But it just changes the schedule a little bit, which is why it's kind of hard to like get back on track.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out to get everything back on track. Because the other thing too that I've been wanting to figure out is what am I going to do for the 100th episode? It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I used to have a planned thing or a planned interview for that day, and that fell through.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, okay, now I have to explore my ideas. Now I have to really pay attention to like, what could I do? What's the biggest thing that we can do and we can provide?
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like I'm filled up with different ideas.
I just think it came faster than we thought.
Yeah.
Like I remember us like, oh my God, like it's so far away. It's so far away. And now it's so close. And I'm like, oh my God, like we had no time to like.
Mm-mm. And like, it's crazy how so much has happened.
Yeah.
Since the first episode to here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like.
So now it's like.
Unexpected things we did expect, like all these things that we weren't like prepared for. So yeah, we're trying to figure that out.
And it's crazy because we're almost going to get to the 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Broke Boys will be 1.
Broke Boys would be 1 year old.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to see. And I'm excited for what's to come. I think we just have to find a new rhythm and get back into like the groove of things.
Yeah.
But now that I'm off, that'll be a little bit easier. Hopefully we can find some guests or some new people maybe that want to come on and chit chat for a little bit.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of people that want to hop on and they're eager to. Mm-hmm. And I have to work around my.
That's the thing though. You work and then you work until 5 and then on weekends we're busy. So it's all just a big scheduling game right now. Yeah. We're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Hopefully good things to come.
Mm-hmm. And if anybody has any ideas,
please let us know.
Throw them out there, please.
DM us, put them on a comment under the post, send us literally anything. Yeah. Like we're
let
open
us
to
know
anything.
what are some ideas, some things that we can do, or something. It could be something creative
or different. If you saw a game that you want us to play on here.
Yeah.
If you have like, I don't know.
Or if you have a guest that you really think like, hey,
bring them back.
Yeah. Push through or bring them on or have them tell your story, whatever it is. And I mean, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Besides figuring out the schedule, I do want to say that congratulations to my little brother. He is almost done with high school. He completed a milestone. And on top of that, he had an incredible prom.
He did.
And I know a lot of his friends are now watching and now listening. So I want to say, hey, congratulations on graduating and finishing strong. We appreciate you guys listening. And we hope that you guys enjoy the reality after high school. Because it's a bitch when it checks you, big dog.
Okay. All right. Positive vibe. Yeah. Shout out to Beto. He's doing great. He's doing great. Can't wait to see him graduate.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and let's close this one out. Well, we appreciate all you guys for listening. And remember to comment. Let us know what are you guys' thoughts. Let us know what are things that we can include or any topics that you guys want us to talk about. Or even tell us about what do you guys think about the
water bottle. Yeah. What's your water bottle preference? That's what I want to know. What's your water bottle preference? Is it a Stanley cup? Is it a Simply Modern? Is it the Hydro jug?
What is it that you use on a daily?
I use a Simply Modern, but I want to be a Brewmate girl, honestly. I don't know. We'll see.
So let us know.
Let me know, please.
Let us know if Kat convinced you as well. But she sure as hell convinced the fuck out of me, bro.
Well, you had a whole like damn near PowerPoint presentation, so.
And this. Hopefully they listen and they're just like, you know what? Now I need to get one.
No, we'll see.
Yeah, and if you guys get one, slap a broke boy sticker on it.
A broke boy sticker. Do we have broke boy stickers?
Who knows?
All
Stay
right.
tuned.
All right.
Because there's a lot of shit coming out.
All right. Well,
We love you guys. Remember, you guys can also look for our Broke Boy merch that's officially launched on the Lavish page. Go give that a look. Give it a check. And let us know. And if you're rocking it, post
send
it.
a picture.
Send us a picture. We'll love to see everybody having it on and rocking that on for the summer. Most importantly, remember to follow our Instagram and our TikTok at brokeboys_FF. We love you guys. Much love. Take care. Have a good week. Peace.
Bye.